Mic check, 1 2 1 2 3 4. Mic check. How do you guys read me? Is the audio good? Is the level good? Let me know. Who's ready for some action this morning? We're gonna get started here in 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Top off your coffee. And someone in chat is saying, I want this song. You can have it. You can go to Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. You can get the audio. Just search the artist as International Stacker and it will pop up. I've got 3 songs out: Chasing That Mill, Crustacean Nation, and We Are Stackers. So go find it, enjoy it, and we're gonna get started here in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready.
Stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill. Maps and clues, giveaways tonight.
4 minutes till we get started. Top off your coffee, top off your drink, smash that like, buckle up. Remember, none of the fundamentals have changed with silver. I'm still extremely bullish. Today's gonna be a crazy open. Smash that like, get ready.
Gold's the glow, stack it high, watch it grow, giveaways for all, feel the thrill, international.
Come on! Who's ready? Hit that sub. Join the quest. Come on! Stacker, stack it, strong.
Where you belong. Chasing that mill.
3 minute warning, 3 minute warning. Top off your drinks, grab a snack. We're about to get started here.
So hit that sub, join the quest, riches await, you're the best, international stacker, stacking strong, silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side, ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase, treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your
2 minute warning. If you're ready, smash the like button. We did fill the final gap. We're going to be covering that shortly here. We're getting started in just 2 minutes. Smash the like, get excited, drop some crabs in chat. Let's go. Let's get it.
and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me. Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the mega gall? We're the crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's get it. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. Who's ready?
Tidal rhythms in the sand, shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found.
Who's ready?
Music's played.
45 seconds till we're live. Let's go.
Your claws up in the sky.
Let's go.
International stacker, he's our guy.
Yes.
And silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
Stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and happy Groundhog's Day if you're in the States. It's a wild day, guys. Stuff happened all night. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Over 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And for those who don't know, I'm giving away over 25 ounces of silver, gold, and copper this coming Saturday. You got to enter the mega giveaway. You got to be subscribed for that too. So let me drop it in chat. Here's the link in chat. Make sure you enter. And thank you to Bleem for the $2 super chat saying hit that thumbs up. Guys, smash that like. We're only 15 likes away from 300, and I know we could certainly do that. And by the way, we are at 60,975 subscribers. That means only 25 more subscribers to the next big show. And if you haven't seen the big show, some say you haven't lived. Now, breaking news overnight. Breaking news number one, we filled the last gap that we had identified. So these two orange lines here was the last gap in trading where we had gapped up or gapped down from 73.32 to 72.83. And if you remember last night when we were over here somewhere, I said it would be nice if we could come down, fill that gap, and then bounce and go higher. And boy, that is what we did. We hit a low of 71.29, filling that gap, which is extremely bullish. We're now trading at 83.40, and we're going to start to see New York trade here in 7 minutes. 7 minutes from now, we're going to see the volume increase big time, big time, big time. And what is going to happen? Another set of breaking news overnight. Here's the other set of breaking news. And remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. This is the Shanghai Futures Exchange. This is the chart. Look. ... Nothing's moving. The Shanghai Futures Exchange last night, we were waiting to watch it go live. It didn't go live. Some people thought it might be a holiday. Some people thought other things. But it ends up the Shanghai Futures Exchange suspended trading. They suspended trading on Friday, and they suspended trading last night. So normally we would see, normally the Shanghai Futures Exchange would be closed right now, and we would see it start to trade again here in a little bit. I'm not sure how long the trading is suspended or halted for. Like, to be clear, it's still kind of trading. So if you go here to my ex, previously known as Twitter, INTL Stacker, International One It Fit, and I tweeted this out this morning. So it is trading, but with guardrails. So the wide scale normal trading has been halted, but they put major guardrails on it. So it closed at 104.81. But in essence, this chart has not moved. The majority of trading has been halted in Shanghai, so this should start moving again here this morning if they're gonna pull the guardrails off, but I don't know if they will. And currently right now, the crazy thing, if you look at that, so let's see that again. What was that? 104.81 is the price in China currently, and currently here, spot price on the COMEX is 83.50. So 83, let's just call it 84. 94, 104. So the premium for silver is about over $21. So if you buy silver in the United States or any other area that runs off the COMEX and you take it to China, you're going to get $20 arbitrage per ounce. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 5 minutes away from the market opening. No, it is not. It is not the Chinese New Year. That is like such misinformation. It's literally trading. They literally halted it. Google, the Chinese New Year is not February 2nd. So go check it out. That's what people were saying yesterday when I was investigating it, but that is not the fact. The fact is, Shanghai, there was trouble in Shanghai last night. And did they halt it because they thought the COMEX, like JP Morgan, their trading desk in Singapore is going to attack it, allegedly? I don't know. But what I do know is the market's going to start trading here in New York full time. We'll see the volume increase. Now, to be clear, the COMEX via the Globex is trading right now in after hours, but at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll see the volume pick up. That's when New York starts to trade. From 8:15 to 8:30 is the danger zone, so we'll see if we make it through that danger zone. We'll see what silver's going to do today, but we are still up on the year. We finished January up 18%, even after that big attack. We finished January, the highest all-time close for a month ever. We almost had the week. They robbed us. They robbed us of that. But it's been wild. And guys, I am not disheartened. I am not dismayed. Remember, gold and silver is a longer term play, even midterm to longer term, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. So it's if you got that mindset, like nothing has changed on the fundamentals, nothing has changed on the macro. 1980 and 2011, there was silver surplus. We created more silver, mined more silver than we consumed. We've been in a silver deficit more than 5 years. I should probably say more than 6 years now since we're in 2026. We produce about 835 million ounces of silver a year. We consume more than 1.2 billion, and it's increasing. Best conductor of electricity, most reflective metal, best thermodynamic properties. It's antibacterial. It's in freaking Mrs. International Stackers yoga pants, okay? That's why I'm bullish. We hit peak mining in 2016, and every year since then we've decreased 1 to 3%. It takes 10 to 15 years to create new mines from exploration to get it out of the ground. That's why I'm bullish. This stuff right here has literally been money for thousands of years. These are Roman silver denarius. These are Japanese gold and silver bars called electrum. Money for thousands of years. And why do we stack this stuff, guys? And we've got here just 3 minutes away, 2.5 minutes away till the market starts trading full time. But why do we stack this stuff? Physical silver, like this Johnson Matthey bar. Why do we stack this stuff? Physical gold. It's because all throughout history, all the governments, all the financial experts, the actual financial advisors have told you to stack this stuff. Paper, fiat, currency. And remember, all throughout history, anytime this currency has not been tied to physical gold and silver, it has literally always 100% of the time eventually gone to zero. And as I plop down this big fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you it got so bad in Zimbabwe. They went from $1 million notes, and I'm giving some of these away to you soon, $1 billion notes, and I'm giving away some of these to you soon. And they even went to $1 trillion notes. And that's why we stack physical gold and silver, because all this paper you see in front of you is worthless. And this one coin here from Venezuela, where this cash here is from 1936, is still worth its weight in silver, over $70. And this all literally went to silver, or to zero, because it wasn't backed by silver. And that's why we stack physical gold and silver. And guys, we've got 1 minute and 10 seconds until the market opens. I think there's something we need to do right now to rally the troops. There's one thing we can do that some scientists say works 90% of the time, all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, what should we do? Look in chat right now. They're demanding it. Ladies and gentlemen, I was live streaming from Boca Raton just a few weeks ago and Gator infested waters, and you all told me to do the baby gator call. Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there. I'm telling you, that lizard was massive. It was actually an iguana. And right now with this cold snap, guys, this cold snap going on, iguanas are falling out of trees. They're falling out of trees in a suspended state of animation. They will reanimate when it gets hot again. So it's like 55 degrees in Key West right now. Iguanas falling out of trees. What is the temperature where you're at right now in the United States or around the world? Who's the coldest? And the market's going to start trading here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are officially switching from the Globex to the COMEX, starting here on a red candle. And if for everyone just joining, major breaking news. We filled the last gap overnight at a low of 71.29. Rebounded up to a high of, what did we get to last night? It's looking like last night. Yeah, the night before 87.90. The last night we got to about the high of like 84 something. So on a big red candle here, but it's okay. We got 5 minutes, and some scientists say the baby gator call works 90% of the time, every time. Some say. And guys, we are literally only 10 subscribers away from 61,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. You got to be subscribed to enter my mega giveaway. I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, some gold, some copper. And actually, I should say literally pounds of copper, not some copper, pounds of copper. I'm putting the link in chat right now to the Enter Mega Gon. Make sure you do that. And Shanghai's pushing back.
Run.
Did I say Shanghai? I meant the COMEX. Poor Mortimer there. And gold last night as well went down to a low of about 4,401. and it's currently trading at 47.62. Wow. 4 or 5, 6. That's a $350 swing. It got as high as 48. That's a $400 swing overnight. Wow. Things are getting wild. And if the Shanghai Futures Exchange does start to trade, for everyone joining, it is confirmed they did restrict. They did restrict trading last night. They did halt it on Friday and last night. It is trading in limited formats with major guardrails. So is it going to open back up this morning and start to trade? We'll see. We'll find out here live. And wow, it's 4 degrees in New Hampshire. I'm sure somebody's got to be colder than 4 degrees. I'm sure there's definitely some negative degrees, folks, out there. And we are currently at 57.89 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. That's the gold to silver ratio. So we'll see how that unfolds here. And make sure you're following me on X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm at INTL Stacker because international wouldn't fit. But I put late breaking news on here. And there's all kinds of stuff going on here. Gold, copper, tin. So look, Bloomberg's talking about gold, copper, tin. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. And Peter Spin is saying silver prices staging a recovery rally now, nearing a break even on the day. Volatility will be extreme. That's the one thing I can guarantee you guys today. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but volatility is going to be insane today and for the rest of the week. So we'll see what happens here. And ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Whoa, negative 23 degrees Celsius in Ontario. Wow. Negative 23 degrees. That might be the record right now. Guys, we did it. Channel members, you know what to do. If I update this and we're at 61,000, it's time for the big show. Here we go. Here we go. 61,000. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
Finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's best aerobic athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champion.
Four-time. Introducing the four-time Crystal Light Champion. Four-time International Stacker. Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. I am sipping on Mrs. International Stacker's coffee. Where are you at in the world, and what are you sipping on this morning or this evening? And if you're sipping on Mrs. International Stacker coffee, let me know. And ladies and gentlemen, we are watching the silver price. We just started trading here in New York, and the bankers answer back with a big red candle, a BRC. But let's see if we can turn this BRC to a BGC together. Let's see what could happen. But the positive thing, again, overnight, we did fill that gap. And also another positive thing is I'm doing a stimulus to celebrate. Guys, this giveaway, which is this Saturday, is to celebrate 50,000 subscribers. We just hit January 1st, and we're already up to 61,000. Thank you so much. And you got to be subscribed to enter my mega giveaway. I'm putting the link in chat right now. Giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. Okay, let's head over here to X. Well, wait, let's see here. So we're going to keep our eye here on Shanghai Futures Exchange, but let's head over here to X. Let's see some of the late breaking news people are breaking. And Bald Guy Money is a great content creator on YouTube. You got to follow him. Great guy. He's based out of Poland. And rare earths and critical mineral focus. I'm not saying silver is part of this now, but it's only a matter of time. They're not stockpiling it already. Guys, 100%. Remember, the United States has stacked silver in the past. And remember, China and what was it? Beginning of December made silver a critical mineral, and the United States followed suit quickly. And I've got a bar here. Here it is. The United States has been a silver stacking country before. This is minted from the U.S. Strategic Stockpile Silver, U.S. Assay Office, 1981. And by the way, if you can ever get these bars or these rounds at close to spot, it's a great buy. They carry a premium in normal time. But this is minted from our strategic stockpile we used to hold in the country. Some politicians made some decisions and sold it all off. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we are stacking once again. We are a critical mineral. And Congress just approved a month or so ago $2 billion to buy more critical minerals. And silver is a critical mineral. So I am quite certain the United States is stacking again. And when the United States stacks, it is hundreds of millions of ounces. The U.S. government is stacking silver. There is historical precedent for this. I'll fix it. I'll fix this. I'll fix it. Dumb is can't still precedent. Okay, at the beginning of every civilization, there is gold and silver. At the end of every civilization, there is no gold and silver. That's totally true. Look again at these Roman silver denarius. This was when Rome was strong. They were conquering the world, inventing things like roads. This is when they were thriving as an empire, when their money was real money, gold and silver. And then it was slowly debased over the years, and it ended up to what it became later. So true. And we're going to keep looking here at breaking news. Smart Silver Stacker. This guy is really smart. He does a lot of technical analysis. Silver's 0.618 fib retracement, once again acting as support Sunday overnight trading. I don't know if that's actually true from Polymarket. Can someone confirm this? Trump announces 12 billion. Let's see. 100,000, a million, billion. Yeah, 12 billion strategic mineral stockpile to counter China. I don't know if that's true. Can someone... Wow, it must be true. Whoa. Can someone confirm it? Let's go here. Trump, 12 billion critical mineral. If this is huge, that's big. Wow. Guys, look. We were just talking about 2 billion. Oh, they're going to paywall me. Gosh, Bloomberg's certainly going to paywall me. But it's okay. We just need the headline. Get out of here. Ah. Reuters is certainly going to paywall me. Let's try Stockwitz. Here we go. Here we go. Let's snip this. Guys, and we were literally just talking about this. One second. This is huge news. This is huge news, huge news, huge news. Whoa. Okay, we don't need to quote this anymore. One second. Breaking. Per, who is this? Per Bloomberg, President Trump plans 12 billion critical minerals. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Reserve to counter China. To counter China. Silver just legally became a critical mineral in the USA in December. Wow. Let's fix these. Bloomberg, I misspelled. It's an E. We'll fix that. Critical. Okay, there we go. A breaking. Wow, guys, that is huge news here. Massive, massive news. So I'm going to put that on X right now, formerly known as Twitter. The name's INTL on there. Let's go back to the charts. Okay, look at that. A big red candle in opening, but we answered back with a big green candle. That is a BGC if I've ever seen one. And look how much the volume picked up. Look at that. So it's a spike. And we are 5 minutes away from the danger zone. Remember, the danger zone is 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I did miss some folks doing some super chats, so thank you so much to Blim for the $2 super chat. Channel member saying, smash that like button. And AG Delaney, $2 saying, I used to be a fan, and now I'm a central air conditioner. That's a great dad joke. I will use that. Mrs. International Stacker scoffs at my dad jokes, but I know deep down inside she truly appreciates them. Get rid of the paper pushers, says Mr. Happy Stacker. Guys, there's nothing better. There's nothing better than taking some of that paper fiat currency and destroying it and turning it into real money, physical silver, and physical gold. Yes. Woo. And guys, we got 3,000 people on the stream. Thank you so much. We're only 40 likes away from 700. I know we could do that, as we are about to push higher than we achieved overnight on gold here. Looking bullish on gold. And silver, we are pushing higher as well. Let's see the overnight. What is today? The 2nd. So last night it appears we got to a high of $87.90. Or at least yesterday and yesterday's trading. So 87.90. Our first target here, what are we at? 83. So let's set some targets here to achieve. Uno momento. We're at 83. Okay, this is the obvious target here. We'll set 84, 85. Look at this gap. Look at that gap down we covered. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. Our next target's going to be 83.31. As silver is pushing back, saying, I'm not going to take it. I'm breaking news. I've got a live feed coming in right now from the COMEX. Breaking news.
Run.
After all the chicanery, all the sketchy things, that's what's going on in the COMEX. And FLA Jose in chat, channel member, thank you for the support, saying, I am selfish. I wanted to hold at these prices until I get my tax returns. I think we all would love that. Definitely. And you know what also you would all love is free silver, gold, and copper. I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. If you want some free silver, copper, or gold, put free in chat right now. Put free in chat. Bitcoin, someone's asking about, is currently at 77,881. Who wants it? Oh, someone just said, my employer just made last year's matching contribution to my 401k. I was waiting, and I'm rolling it to a silver IRA. Hold these prices. And guys, if you have questions about IRAs, yeah, the gap got filled last night, Hunter. The last gap got filled last night with silver. Here it is. Right here. Bang. If you guys have questions about IRAs, I interviewed a CEO not long ago. Go to videos latest on my channel. Where is it? Here. The hidden truth about gold your advisor won't tell you. CEO tells all. That's all about gold and silver IRAs and how they work. Okay, here's the thing. If you want free silver, gold, and copper, I'm giving away this Saturday a bunch of it. And I'm going to be adding more. You got to go to my channel, click on this video here, and enter my mega giveaway. You got to be subscribed. I'll drop the link in chat. You got to be subscribed to enter my mega giveaway. Let me grab this link here. I'll grab this. Guys, in 2025 alone, I gave away over 25 ounces of silver. Enter the mega ga here. I gave away 100 ounces of silver, over a bunch, some gold, some copper. I gave away over 800 gold backs, 1/2 gold backs. I'm never doing that again. It was so complicated. I still am working with 9 people that stuff got lost in the mail or didn't make it to them. But gosh, I am never giving away 800 free 1/2 gold backs again. That turned into a full-time job. But if you won silver, gold on this channel in 2025, please put winner in chat. Woo! Your night crew took care of the cleanup on that chart. They certainly did, Shotgun Susie. And again, we filled that last gap, which is huge. This is a gap another here we previously filled. So we're looking good there. And ladies and gentlemen, we did it. If I hit refresh on that 61,100, it's time for a big show. Let's see. 61,100. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the 4th annual Crystal Light
time for the
National
big show.
Aerobic Championship, featuring
Big
regional
show.
finalists from all across the United States, competing for the title of America's best aerobic
Fourth time.
athlete, presenting the reigning 1987
Fourth time.
Crystal Light National Aerobic Champion.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker. Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And we have now entered the danger zone. Remember, every morning from 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is something called the danger zone. That is where historically a lot of attacks have occurred on precious metals. So we're going to see if we can make it past this danger zone. So we've got 3 candles in the danger zone because these are 5-minute candles. So this is candle 1, candle 2 will be here, and candle 3 will be right here. So we're going to see if we can make it through this danger zone unscathed. Now, it doesn't mean they can't attack us before or after that. They certainly can, and we've seen that. But traditionally, this is the danger zone. Let's go back here to X, previously known as Twitter, and see what other breaking news we can find. Singaporeans queuing up to buy the dip in gold despite rout. Several hours. I came to buy because the price of gold dropped today. The 70-something retiree said she had arrived and got a ticket at 9:30 a.m., but is still waiting more than 6 hours later. Waiting in lines to buy gold and silver. Coming soon to a local coin shop, LCS, near you. Guys, we are in unprecedented times, and there's something called the innovation adoption curve. I want to show you guys this. This is something I use quite a bit. This is a curve for like anything, new technology, whatever. And let's close that. And basically, this is how people adopt things. And for a long time, we're hearing innovators. I now believe we're firmly in early adopters phase. Once we start going to early majority, late majority laggards, that's when the FOMO really starts in. Now, we've had some low skill FOMO between like investors and people that are in the financial industry. But where I believe we're going to see full-blown retail FOMO is at the end of the early majority phase into the late majority and extremely into laggards. And although this is a bell curve going down, the spot price, I expect to see it like go supernova around here. So how are we going to get to the mainstream FOMO phase? Gold and silver will keep moving up. Mainstream media will cover it and say, despite of the attacks and despite down, it's still up and blah, 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 blah. That's what it is. And I had a stat here for you guys. So, as everyone told you, silver's done, it's collapsing, it's going to zero. I want to remind you, silver increased 148.8% in 2025 alone. Gold increased 88.7% in 2025 alone. And the first month, January 2026, silver increased 19.6%, gold 13.2%. Show me another asset. Show me another asset out there that's doing it. Like, honestly, show me. But there's one thing I do want to show you guys that's been incredibly dirty. Remember, this is the COMEX data. And remember, on the COMEX, one contract is 5,000 physical troy ounces of silver. And on Friday, the day of the big attack, this was equivalent to, so 368,561 contracts. You times that by 5,000 because that's how many ounces there are. So on this day, the last day of January, the biggest attack and flash crash we've ever seen in gold and silver, they traded over 1.842 billion fake paper ounces of silver. Remember, we produce 835 million ounces a year approximately. We consume approximately 1.2 billion and it's increasing. And they did 1.84 billion on Friday. The day before that, 1.13 billion. The day before that, 1.02 billion. The day before that, 1.36 billion. The day before that, 1.8 billion. This looks small, but this is still 815 million, and then more billion days here. The question is, this first trading day, the second day of February 2026, is it going to be another billion ounce day? If you guys think it's going to be another billion ounce day, put billion in chat. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on our second candle of the danger zone, which will take us to 8:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then one more to get out of the danger zone, which is 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's one thing we can do that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time. The baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
And guys, that thing was certainly massive. A giant old iguana that jumped out and gave me a heart attack, literally. I haven't had adrenaline coursing through my veins like that since the 90s. I thought it was going to bite off my hand. I was going to end up with a little nubbin. Mrs. IS would have to put baby oil on it before live streams. But fortunately, I didn't end up like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore, and I made it out of there with all of my digits. But silver's trading at $80.26. We are firmly in the danger zone. And gold is trading at $47.42. But after the all-night onslaught, I'm feeling good here. I'm feeling comfortable. Remember, this is the fake paper price of silver. At what point does the price decouple? At what point are people sick of the big banksters of games? That's the question for all y'all in chat right now. Just woke up. I'm glad it's not the 71s anymore, says Comrade. Yeah, and Comrade and everyone, bullish. We filled the final gap. There was still a gap remaining. Remember, all gaps must be filled about 95% of the time. But the majority of the time, all gaps must be filled, and we filled the last gap last night. And on the live stream last night, I said I would love for it to come down, fill that gap, bounce, and start pushing back up. And boy, did it start. But the bankers are attacking right now.
Run.
As we've got 5, 6, 7.5 minutes left here in the danger zone. And then let's see if we can break higher. We need a decouple emoji. Whoa. Let me see how many more we need. Okay, channel members, do you want a decouple emoji next? Let's see how many more channel members we need to unlock. So the way YouTube works is you need certain thresholds of channel members to unlock new channel member emojis. So let's see how far away we are from our next emoji here. 1 second. We are 43. Wow. That's a hill to climb. We need 43 more members to get our next emoji. We're going to keep working on it. But if you're just joining oh, did China open? That's a good question. Whoa. China opened. Breaking. Breaking news. China opened. They halted trading last night and Team Red took it. Oh my gosh. Massive gap down. Becky, look at that bar. Wow. It's currently trading at $91.79 US equivalent. Look at all these dots here. The market was shut down. And I was calling it last night on live stream and people were telling me it's a new year. It's the Chinese New Year. It's this or that. No, they halted trading. They halted it on Friday. They halted it last night. It is back open. Let's see what happens here. 91.42. But guys, here's the crazy thing. Even with that gap down, we're not at 91.70. We are still at a $10 plus, $11 plus premium between the west to the east. Wow. And let's check the silver futures price. 82.63. Let's mark that. 82.63 is the current futures price. We are not in backwardation. We are in what's called contango. 82.60. What? 3? Yeah. 82.63. We're not in backwardation here. I can tell you this, guys. Buckle up. I've been saying on my channel forever, we're going to have some intestinal fortitude. But do you know what makes it easier to have intestinal fortitude? When you win 25 ounces of free silver, pounds of copper, some gold. I'm putting a link in chat right now. Enter my mega giveaway. I'm giving away all that. But you got to be subscribed. You got to enter the mega giveaway. Yeah, so last night, Shanghai increased their margin to 20%, or I think they might have increased it again. I'm not sure. COMEX, today the COMEX margin goes into effect. They went from 9 to 11, and then they went from 11 to 15. 11 to 15. So the bankers are pulling out all the stops to fight. But I did want to say a big shout out to all the new channel members this morning. Channel members, check out your new custom channel member emojis. And channel members get access to the channel member only live streams I do from time to time in the War Room here on YouTube. And what happens in War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And a big shout out to all the Diamond Claws members on the channel. Really appreciate all the support. I'm going to ask you in chat, do you have Diamond Claws? Do you have it?
Diamond Claws.
Who's got Diamond Claws? And we are in our last candle of the danger zone here. Remember, the danger zone is 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is where, historically, a lot of the attacks come from the big bankers. Yeah, I gave away over 100 ounces last year. Silver. Over 100 ounces of silver, some gold, over 800 1/2 gold backs. That was a logistical nightmare. Copper. We gave it all away. Okay, let's go back here. Let's see what's going on here in the metaverse. Look, if silver goes lower, stackers will buy. If silver goes higher, everyone will buy. Love it. This rings true for me. Even one silver dime at a time builds a tower. Who's still stacking? If you're still stacking, put still stacking in chat. Breaking South Korea. Whoa. Halts all trading sell orders as its stock market downturn accelerates. Guys, are we seeing a stock market crash here? Like 2008? Everything's down. We'll see here. The next big move here this morning is less than 1 hour from now. Less than 1 hour from now, the U.S. stock market's going to open. So we'll see what happens here. And the baby gator may be working. The last candle here of the danger zone is green. And a big shout out to Dan Helmut. Thank you for joining the Crustacean Nation as a member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And I'll be seeing you in the war room. I will do a war room later today. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be doing a war room later today. But the reason I said, are we seeing a stock market crash? Remember, traditionally in stock market crashes, we see all assets go down, even gold and silver. But then historically, gold and silver will rebound and move up as people run to that as a safe haven. So we're seeing some weakness in the U.S. stock market. We're seeing tweets like this: South Korea halts all trading sell orders as a stock market downturn accelerates. Are we seeing a complete market breakdown? Alert. Are we seeing a complete global financial meltdown? If so, what will happen when gold and silver are the assets everyone runs to? What do you guys think will happen there? Let's go here. Boop. And I'm going to look at some questions here in chat. NVIDIA tanked AI stocks due to backtracking on OpenAI. I did see that, Digital Cyan. I did see that. You know, platinum held pretty well for being so volatile. Yeah, good point, Conrad. I haven't looked at the chart lately, but it was hodling. It was holding on for a dear life. The old pretender saying a $10 price rise in silver over a couple of hours would have been unheard of just 3 months ago. Isn't it funny how we're becoming desensitized to $10 swings in silver? Isn't that hilarious? that is true. Okay, then we're going to see what you guys are saying here to me. Okay, let's go here. And let's see what you guys are saying. Silverback Sensei, never seen such a long halting of a chart flan lightly. Yeah, guys, he's talking about the Shanghai Futures Exchange, which halted trading. Look at that. Flatline. If you're in the medical industry, we would call that asystole. Look at that flatline. Gapped down here just a little bit ago, trading back above $90.99. Silver's pushing back higher here on a green candle of $81.01. 6 seconds left here, and we'll print a green candle. The last candle of the danger zone is green. That's bullish. The last candle of the danger zone for gold was green as well. That's bullish as well. So we'll see what happens there. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs who likes crabs. And gold to silver ratio 59.1 to 1. And guys, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. It wasn't that long ago. We were in the Germania Mint in Poland. And when I was in the Germania Mint, I met someone, and she told me she's looking for a suitor. She's single. She works deep inside the Germania Mint. So the question to y'all, are any of you single and looking? If so, you may consider Viola.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. She stacks silver, gold, and copper all day long. So if you think you may be a suitor for Viola, the Germania Mint bot, put your best pickup line in chat. Let's see what you guys got here. Let's go back here. Doug saying international stacker free. Doug Sar wants free gold and silver. Guys, I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. So I'm putting the link in chat. It's the Mega GA, my mega giveaway.
Mega!
GA stands for giveaway. Who wants my silver, gold, or copper? You got to be subscribed. You got to click that link and enter. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. I'm giving it away this Saturday. You're running out of time. The old pretender is saying unobtainium has already largely hit the UK. The US will be next. Unobtainium, guys, is a term Mike Maloney coined. And if you're religious, say a prayer for Mike Maloney. I guess he's taken a step back because he has prostate cancer. So say a prayer for Mike Maloney if you're religious. But unobtainium is a word that Mike Maloney coined years ago and said when silver becomes so scarce that you can't find it or obtain it, it will be called unobtainium. And if you're new to gold and silver or you've just never seen this, go to YouTube, type in Mike Maloney. Mike Maloney, hit it 1 second. I can't talk and type at the same time. This will give you so much information why many people are so bullish on silver. And if you have anyone in your life that doesn't want to get into stacking or doesn't understand it, have them watch 2 episodes of this, 3 episodes. They will change their mind. Hidden Secrets of Money by Mike Maloney. Go watch that playlist. It's a must for everybody, in my opinion. Wow. And guys, we're at 61,177 subscribers. That means we're only 23 more subscribers away from the next big show. Some say, if you haven't seen the big show, you haven't lived. Some say. And let's go back here. And 305 International Stacker, what happened last night with the Shanghai Futures Exchange? Covering it live on a live stream now and shouting you out. Bang. It went flatline. That's what happened. They shut it down. And thank you for the retweet, DDFW. Anytime you guys retweet or repost, I guess I should say. Silver Surveyor saying critical mineral refinery and industrial infrastructure is 100% G2 good to go for construction. Largest investment in state history. Lee announced a $6.6 billion deal with Korea Metals Company in Tennessee. It's starting. It's starting, guys. But remember, this infrastructure takes years. Years. The only way to fix our gold and silver deficit is to get more out of the ground in a new mine. Takes 10 to 15 years, even if you fast-tracked everything. 5 to 10. KH saying that's mega. Thank you so much. And gold and silver stackers saying, I'm sure the USA is probably stacking silver. I'm sure. I'm sure. Remember, guys, we've been silver stackers in the past. This is from our strategic stockpile before. And I don't have any evidence, but I'm 100% certain the U.S. is stacking silver. We've done it before. There's precedent. We originally had $2 billion approved for critical mineral stockpile, and another $12 billion was just, the story was just broken by, was it Bloomberg? Silver World Rebound, gold and silver stackers. Yeah, I agree with you totally. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. D of KCMO, great GA. We need to invest in physical silver now. Yeah. And the best way to invest in physical silver, guys, is to enter my mega giveaway and get it for free. That's the best way to invest. Like, I'm not a financial advisor, but I will advise you the best way to stack physical gold and silver is to get it for free. That I surely can advise you on. And thank you so much for subscribing, Silver Aura. But we are just about 55 minutes away from the U.S. stock market opening. The last time it opened, that's what precipitated the first major smashdown. Let me go back here. Not that one. Look at that. Look at that crazy red. That is crazy. The first major smackdown here. This started as soon as the U.S. stock market opened. This candle here is when it opened. Within 25 minutes, we had a massive move down over a 35-minute period. I've gone over that and why I believe it occurred in previous videos and live streams, so make sure to go watch that back. But here's the question for you. Do you guys want me to keep going until the U.S. stock market opens? That is going to be in 55 minutes. Do you guys want me to keep going? Who's with me? Who's going to stay with me? I'll stay if you guys want me to. That would certainly be mega. And it could have some major fireworks. So if you guys are going to stay with me, smash that like and subscribe. Guys, we're only 22 likes away from 1,000. I know we can do that. Then I will stay and hang out with you guys if you want it. Mr. Komoto, kids will have to learn about this in the history books one day. What will we call it? I don't know. What should this period in Silver Smashdown be called, guys? The Great Silver Awakening? The Silver Wars? Just like that, SLV goes to 65, says Kitten. I hope so, says Neva. I'll be there, says Neva. I'm sure you're here, Neva. Shout out to Neva. Okay, let's refresh that. Let's go back here to the breaking news. Give it 1 second to update there. And two things that happened overnight for everyone just joining. We did fill the final gap on silver, so that's very bullish. I wanted to do that. I was like, hopefully we can go down here, fill the gap, and bounce higher, which we did. And the Shanghai Futures Exchange suspended trading. Canceled. Canceled!
We're ruined.
But now it came back on this morning. So we're going to see what the Shanghai Futures Exchange does. It's currently at $90.50. And guys, we did it. If I refresh this, channel members, you know what to do. If this changes to 61.2, it's time for the big show. Thank you so much, 61,200 subscribers. It's time for the big
featuring
show.
regional finalists from all across the United States, competing for the title of America's best aerobic athlete.
Thank you so much.
1987 Crystal Light National
Four-time
Aerobic Champion.
Introducing the four-time Crystal
Four-time
champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker. Coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures, giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. I'm putting the link in chat right now so you can enter it. Woo! Okay, so Zach in chat, channel member, says part one. Oh, he retracted it. I think he needs to fix something. I liked that. Put it back in there, Zach. The shiny steel of 2026 is the idea for this time in history from Yankee Hanky. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Came for the crabs but got herpes. Dude, you guys are hilarious. Mines take years with regulations and paperwork. They can't get a house rebuilt in LA or Lahaina quickly. That's totally true. And Obi Kenobi. So new mines take 10 to 15 years. That's with all the paper work and permitting. If a local entity did fast track permitting, you're still talking 5+ years. So this problem's not getting better anytime soon. The Great Silver hard on, says Rish. Let's see here. Okay, let's go back here to the news. Now would be the time to get those corks made. Guys, who would be interested in a silver cork? I wouldn't be giving them away, but I popped this champagne when we broke 100 for the first time. I guess we got to do it again. That's the silver lining. But I'm going to send this and get some silver corks made to commemorate that event. So who would actually buy one of these? And again, not looking to make money off of it. Would just be looking to like commemorate the event, right? So who would be interested in that? It's probably going to be 3 ounces, maybe 4. Rob, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Everyone home in America has about 1 ounce of silver hiding in a breaker panel. Each breaker has 1/4 gram contacts. Thank you for that, Rob. Literally, silver's needed for everything. Literally needed for everything. And you guys, we did a crab raid the other night, and we don't do it for material gain at all. Okay? And we crab raided Reckless Metals, who's an awesome company that makes poured silver. And as a gift, they're sending me 3 of these. International Stacker. These are 1 ounce Rolos. They're very thick. You can't see it there. The Skeleton War Crab. I'm getting 3 of these to give away to you guys in the mega giveaway. So that's why we're over 25 ounces now. So who wants a Skeleton War Crab? That is the form we take when we fight the big bankers. So we do the crab raids to give back and help smaller creators. But every once in a while, it comes back. And thank you, Jason's Hub, for the $5 super chat and being a channel member saying, I guess Elon needs to start building mines. He'll get it done in 8 months. Yeah, probably would. The old pretender, the prediction has long been that paper silver price would head towards zero while the metal itself would become unobtainium. Ironically, that is exactly what seems to be happening now. I mean, to a point, but guys, we're at $80.67. What is this, February 2nd? Let's see. What was the silver spot price February 2nd, 2025? Let's see what the silver spot price was. It always gets me. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to check February 2nd, 2025. Okay, we're just going to go like this. It was $32.14. Silver was $32.14 a year ago. More than doubled. Can you measure the volume of the cork to figure out the silver content? Thanks on everything you do. Whack, I'm talking with a gentleman right now that's going to pour them. So I'm just going to sit it to him so he can just do it, and we'll find out. Those war crabs are certainly sick. And all you got to do to enter to win the 25 plus ounces of silver, including the war crabs, pounds of copper, and some gold, is subscribe and enter the mega giveaway, and put in the link in chat right now. Okay. Someone wants me to take a poll. I'll take a poll. Channel members requesting it. Are you stacking silver this week? Heck yes. No. Okay. I'm adding 2 more options here. 1 second. One second here. 1 second here. All right, here comes a poll. There's a poll coming right now. So if you guys can take part in that poll, let's see what you guys say. Is it bullish that the COMEX can't deliver physical silver by March? Yeah, it's extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. The Ape of Gold Street saying, guess my theory is playing out, at least so far. A few hours ago, silver was negative 14%. Hit a low of 71.39. Now it's negative 3.9% at 82. I bought silver times 2 during this morning dump to catch this bounce back, which is up 23.7% right now. I should have had some balls and bought a bigger leverage. Wow. Ape of Gold Street's going crazy. Guys, and again, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but for the love of God, do not get leveraged. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to retweet that because, like, I don't support leverage. If you get leveraged, the big bankers will destroy you in 13 seconds, and they will sleep fine at night. They will destroy your bloodline and sleep fine at night. So do not get leveraged. Be careful with the derivatives, the options. And look at this. Silver Stacker's buying the physical metal as fast as it can be restocked. And a big shout out. Wow, Yvonne. Yvonne just upgraded their membership and became a Diamond Claw member. Thank you to all the Diamond Claw channel members. Channel members, I will be doing a live War Room live stream later today. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Who in chat has Diamond Claws?
Diamond claws.
And thank you so much to Pam saying thank you for being you, $24.99 Canadian. Thank you so much, and thank you to the Canadian viewers. Appreciate everybody from around the world. And guys, my giveaways are open worldwide. US, Canada, some parts of South America. There's some places I have to restrict. I'm sorry, it's void or prohibited. YouTube's not a sponsor. Oceania, you can enter. Australia, New Zealand, the majority of Europe, you can enter. I figure if you guys subscribe to me and support me from all over the world, if I can legally or logistically, I'm going to do the same thing for you. But by the way, if you're in Antarctica, you are out of luck. I'm sorry. Can't send it there. And Will Joe in chat is saying, the Diamond Claw dude has the greatest braids at the phone show. Yeah, I met him. His name is Burton Vlogs. Big time channel supporter. And he did that. And the best part about that clip is watch the Karen in the background. Watch the Karen in the background. She's like, excuse me?
Diamond claws.
How dare you crab walk at this coin show? Just let me show you one more time. Look at the Karen in the back. Excuse me, I'm writing a letter?
Diamond claws.
So funny. Okay, silver's currently on a green candle, trending up 81.47. Gold as well on a green candle, 47 hundo, moving up. And did they do it again? Look. Guys, I think they suspended trading in Shanghai again. Whoa, breaking. Breaking news. Okay, we got to get this. We got to put it out. We were first to break this news last night. Oh no, come on. So first that everyone thought I was crazy at first. Just like when I said in the beginning of 2025 that I thought we were going to be at my targets for the year were $50 silver, $4,000 gold. Everyone said I was crazy. I said it before it was cool. And then, let me save that. I revised that in October when we blew by that. And I said I believed that we would do $75 silver and 5,000 gold by the end of the year. And if we did that, I thought we'd break $100 silver in the first quarter of 2026. Right on all accounts, but people, again, said I was crazy. Okay, let me stop talking. I got to break this right now. Shanghai Futures Exchange has suspended operations again. Wow. This is why you guys got to follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, because I'm doing this all the time. Even when I'm not live, I'm breaking developments. Breaking. It appears the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Shanghai Futures Exchange has suspended or halted silver trading yet again. First time Friday, second time last night, and now this morning as the COMEX bankers attempt to smash silver, allegedly. Okay. Ow, I messed that up. Big time. There we go. What a time to be alive. Okay. Let's copy this. Bang. Bada bang. Bada boom. Bada bing. Let's put that out. Check it again. I think it's still moving. No, look, it's stuck. It's stuck at 90.50. Look, you see these little dots? Bleep, 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 bleep. You see those little dots? That's exactly what happened last night. Little dots. Bleep, bleep. Look. Little dots. Bleep, bleep, bleep. And look, it's sitting at 90.50. It's been halted. Oh, I messed up halted. It appears that Shanghai Futures Exchange HSS has suspended or, thank you, halted. It's put a halter top. Halted silver trading yet again. First time Friday, second time last night, and now this morning as the COMEX bankers attempt to smash silver, allegedly. What a time to be alive. I guess we might as well put another one of these guys on there. And you know what I'm going to add on here, guys? I'm going to add a baby gator. Baby gator added. Guys, there's something we do on this channel if you're brand new that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time, to help push silver higher, change a red candle green, or at least take a chomp out of it. The baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Massive lizard Some scientists say it works. We'll see. We're on a red candle here. Can it finish green? We've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 45 seconds on this candle. Are you team green or are you team red? Put it in chat. You can be team red and not be anti-silver. It's fine. But what do you think this candle's going to finish after the baby gator? Are you team green or team red? Let us know. Let's go back to X and see what else is breaking. Look at that. Still stuck at 90.50 on a brand new candle. It's suspended. It's halted. Guys, look at this. What if you're on a walk and you found a cardboard box in a ditch and you open it up? It just had gold coins like this. Oh my gosh. Silver Gold News saying precious metals bouncing back after this morning's sell-off. Does this mean the bankster manipulation is over because of unsustainable physical demand? Highly doubtful. The long game is still about artificially reducing the price to close short positions while simultaneously buying all the physical gold and silver available and then going long to the moon. Chinese holidays are coming up when their markets are closed, a prime time for the New York mob and London firm to pull another bank heist. Currently happening now. Currently happening now. Currently happening now. And guys, if you're new to my channel, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Over 1,800 videos around the world, and you're not going to believe it. We are at 61,259 subscribers. That means only 41 more subscribers until the next big show. The next big show. And I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, some copper, pounds of copper actually, and some gold on my channel. All you got to do is enter the mega giveaway. You got to be a subscriber. Let me get the link here. Bloop. You got to be a subscriber. Hold up. Enter the mega giveaway here. I'm going to drop the link in chat. You got to be subscribed to enter, and there's the link. I want everyone to have a chance. This Saturday, I'm giving it away, so you better hurry. And someone said I checked the chart wrong. Look, this is the chart. This is what it looked like last night when it was halted. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Asystole on the heart monitor. Look at that ECG. It started trading this morning. Everything was fine. And then look it. Asystole except for a little nub in there. And we're still at 90.50 for the second or third candle right now. It certainly has 100% been halted. I'm not going to be talked out of it. The proof is in the pudding. Okay, sorry, I'm going crazy here. Okay, my 2 cents says Will M. We are in a precious metals reevaluation process. I agree. Where the COMEX LBMA are being drained from physical gold, but especially silver. I agree. All the shorters now care about is low paper COMEX CRIMEX prices while trying to cover paper shorts and minimizing losses. I agree. At the end of the process, the full reevaluation will unfold, especially silver will be trading much higher, reaching a gold to silver ratio of at least 15-1, in my honest opinion. Wow. I agree with this, although am not certain on the gold to silver ratio part. What GSR do you guys think will be the new normal eventually once the price... I'll get it, guys. I'll get it. I'll get it. Bang. I agree with this, although I am not certain on the gold to silver ratio part. What GSR do you guys think will be the new normal eventually once the price discovery phase is complete? I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Go let me know there on X. Not long now. I'm excited, says the Silver Lion. That's funny. Whoa, look at other world leaders stacking silver. Okay, let's go back to here. Let's see what you guys are saying right now to me. Premiums in Netherlands currently at 30 euros. Spot is 69 euro and the physical is 99. And Dirk Smith, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'll fix it. Decoupling? Guys, I made a video on this, exactly what I was talking about when speaking on the physical silver decoupling from the paper price. Go to my channel, click videos latest, go down here to silver shortage 2026, why physical prices will explode no matter what paper says. I talk about the physical price of silver decoupling in that from the fake paper spot price. So that's what I talk about there. 1-to-1 GSR, says Zave. Wow. Floyd Lawton says new normal GSR. Is this before or after World War III? I don't know. It could be in the midst. I don't know. And the Shanghai Futures Exchange. This is not a drill. Shanghai Futures Exchange has halted silver yet again. And, bro, this interview was mega. Oh, I got to watch that. Scottsdale Mint. This is the CEO of Scottsdale Mint. I got to watch that. I will watch that. Actually. Good show, says Richard. Thank you, Richard Voss. I'm new guy. Awesome, Diamond Dave. Look, Diamond Dave's got diamond claws, I think.
Diamond claws.
I'm pretty sure he's got diamond claws with a name like that. KH, Crustaceans reacting to another halt. Okay, we'll go back to here. We'll go back to here. Silver is on a red candle. 81.49 as the bankers try to smash it. Gold's holding above 4,700 now. 47.07. Shanghai Futures Exchange says, nah, we're cool. We're going to sit this one out. Gold to silver ratio is at 57.7 ounces of silver to 1. And guys, we are just 5 subscribers away from the next big show. This is crazy. We're at 61,295 subscribers. Thank you so much. Government. Oh, did I mess up a tweet? Did I mess up a tweet? Did I misspell something? I've been known to misspell. Let's see here. Dude, I gotta unretweet that, dude. It's making me dizzy. I think it's gonna make people dizzy. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I don't think I misspelled something. I think he was saying government. Whoa. Let's see here. Whoa. Government. No, it's not. But if you were to replace the E with an I, it would be govern the mint. Whoa. I can buy them for €79.89 in Holland. Wow. Nice, Hein. Crazy premium, though. Someone should stop this madness. Let the banks burn, says Simon. Gold to silver ratio, alpha, 1-30. Okay. Your trend line is about to be broken, says Kitten. We'll go look at it. 15-1, says variable. Okay, we'll go here. We'll go here. Let's actually zoom out a little bit. And fix this new. We got a new trend line going here. So we got this one. Bleep. Then we've actually got a bigger one here. Some call it the Big Lebowski. Something like that. The real question, guys, is are we seeing a DTB developing here? I need your official opinion. Are we seeing a DTB form here? Ali says, just subscribe to you with my other 4 YouTube accounts. Thank you, my friend. That is mega. Oh, my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Channel members, you know what to do. 61,300. It is time for the big show. Thank you so much. 4-time.
Fourth annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship featuring regional finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing
Wow.
the 4-time Crystal
York.
Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Four-time Crystal Light champion, 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And guys, not only do I live stream the charts and stuff like this, I live stream our adventures around the world, and you guys tell me what to do on many of these adventures. And it wasn't that long ago, we were at the Great Pyramids of Giza, and you all told me to get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel Cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There
Wow.
you go. Oh, wow, look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
That was such a fun live stream. Literally took an Egyptian Uber. You guys told me to. There's a new scene I'm going to be adding. You guys told me to take a hot air balloon, and I took one. I live streamed it. It was insane. I was the only one on the thing that understood the directions, the critical life-saving directions we were being given. So I'm going to make that into a new scene. And breaking, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is still down. It is still broken, suspended, halted, whatever you want to call it, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles now. That is not normal. It is not normal for the Shanghai Futures Exchange to look like the heart rhythm called asystole. Gold to silver ratio, though, is closing 57.45 to 1, and it is dropping. Let's go back over here to X, previously known as Twitter. Make sure you follow me here at INTL Stacker. International, unfortunately, wouldn't fit. Silver plunges to 95 in Shanghai, says Silver Trade. China doesn't need 50% spreads to Western silver prices. China only needs a $15 premium to continue the heavy drain of Western silver east. All the big UK bullion dealers, Bairds & Co., Shards, Atkinsons, have now totally run out of silver bullion coins and bars. Unobtainium has hit the UK. Can anyone in the UK confirm this? Any viewers watching right now from England? Anywhere in the United Kingdom, as a matter of fact. Can you guys confirm this? Put confirmed in chat and what country you're in. If you don't own either physical gold or silver, now is the time to start accumulating. The window will be brief before the next leg up. And thank you so much, My Boxer Shorts, for being a channel member and for that $5 super chat. And all channel members, I will be doing a live stream in the War Room later today for channel members only here on YouTube. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. Some are out of their positions from previous medals. Others barely hanging on. Present suppression is designed to shake out remaining weak hands, but depressed prices, in my opinion, won't last long, allowing new group of investors to benefit from low prices. Those who were kicked out of their position last week might also be able to come back, having recovered some extent. I highly doubt that the present massive sell lasts too long. Totally agree. Totally agree. And I'm still stacking. How about you? Come on. Look at this. Global market investors. You can still get monster boxes of silver from the Royal Mint. Thank you for that, John. Thank you for that. Call options volumes for gold and silver ETFs have exploded. Unprecedented levels. Whoa. Combined call option for the gold ETF, GLD, and silver miner ETF, SLV, surged to nearly 6 million on Friday, the highest ever. This is more than double the levels of 2021 silver frenzy and triple the typical high. Volumes seen over the last 5 years. Meanwhile, holders of long call options on these funds suffered combined catastrophic losses as gold plunged 12% and crashed to 36%. Silver crashed to 36% on Friday. Making the worst single day declines in history. Insane. And Jim Cramer, he's been talking trash lately, which is good. It's the reverse Cramer index, guys. Anytime he talks trash about something, the opposite happens. So if he says to buy, usually it crashes. And if he sells it, usually does the other. And he's been talking mad trash about silver on X, previously known as Twitter. Grok said, my channel will hit 100K subs by June. I think you'll beat it. So that's from Okie Stacker. Do you guys think we can break 100,000 subscribers on this year? And if so, what's your prediction? What month? What month do you think we'll hit it? I'll tell you what, we're currently at 61,325 subscribers, only 75 subscribers away from the next big show. And you got to be subscribed anyway to enter my mega giveaway. Link is in the chat. So you might as well subscribe, enter, maybe win some 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and maybe some gold. And see a big show. Some say you haven't lived unless you've seen a big show. People are saying by March, by May. Okay, Hood Atman is saying, I'm an Aussie, fairly new to stacking silver, but coins from Perth Mint. Just drew on mortgage to buy 10,999 silver coins. Wife might be killing me in the morning. Hey man, just remember, silver stacking is it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Always trade within your and stack within your means. Don't get leveraged, don't take out credit. Slow and steady wins the race. One dime at a time eventually builds a tower. So people are saying we're going to hit 100K by May, by March. Do you believe in a black swan coming soon to hit the economy? Please answer. Yeah, sure. Black swans happen all the time. And it seems like we've had about 500 black swans in the last year, honestly, if you just turn on the news. I believe totally there could be a black swan event. I believe there's a crash coming soon to the U.S. stock market. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And that's another reason I'm so bullish on physical gold and silver. And someone just put a headline, SH, channel member, thank you, saying, Zero Hedge headline, out of stock as Lunar New Year looms. Asia Pac Pacific dip buyers emerge in gold. Yeah. You've gotten over 10K subs in a month. How many of those are individuals on not multiple accounts owned by multiple people or bots? I don't know, but it looks like you could do it. Thank you, Floyd Lawton. I know the channel has been exploding. Thank you to all of you. We set records in January. The most subscribers in a month ever, the most views in a month ever. It was epic. As a matter of fact, let's go here. Make sure you're following me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at INTL Stacker. I put out all kinds of information here, even when I'm not live, so it's a good way to stay in the news. But I put this out yesterday. Uno momento. Uno momento. There it is. So January was a record-breaking month for the channel, guys. We did 1,100 subs. We did 1.9 million views. We did 101,000 likes. We did 175,000 hours watched and 140 uploads. And we are already on track to have a record-breaking month again here in February. We're already on track, so let's see if we can hold it. And how can we hit it? Just simply smash like on a live stream. We're only 50 likes away from 1,400. Share the stream. Tell your friends about it. Tell your friends about the channel. I appreciate all your support, guys. I really do. What is the golden ticket, says Lovely Chaos? Well, if you guys remember, I always brag about drinking Mrs. International Stacker coffee in the morning. Always. And a bunch of you are like, we want to try it. We want to try it. I'm like, guys, it's impossible. But then I remembered I have a friend, lifelong friend, who runs a coffee company. And I was thinking, whoa, I wonder if I can get Mrs. International Stacker's secret blend recreated over there and packaged for all of you. So I talked to him. He said he would do it. So we did a limited drop. I made zero money on it. It was not a money maker, simply to share Mrs. International Stacker's coffee with you. We did a limited drop, only 50 of these bags, and then they're gone. They sold out. Once they were sold out, I told you guys, I secretly included a golden ticket with each one of these. So to the 50 people that got the golden tickets, congratulations. Make sure you use it for your advantage in the Mega Gaw. And I have 2 bags of these that are the prototypes, and I'm going to be giving these away on the Mega Gaw as well. So you have a chance to get 2 more. The last 2 prototype bags of coffee, and they're gone forever. Mrs. International Stacker's coffee. The prototypes. Evidently, a bunch of people bought them and didn't even open. Just kept them to like keep them. Shanghai still broken. $90.50 it stuck there for a whole nother candler. The tube is not friendly. Hard to become a member if you're overseas. If you're an overseas American. Wow. Sorry to hear that, Giorn, but I'm happy you became a member. But yeah, I have no control over YouTube and what they do and their policies. Sorry about that. Global markets investors saying a massive amount of U.S. debt is coming in due. Guys, this is the sick thing here. Look at this. 9.6. So For those people who think gold or silver is going to go up forever, or Bitcoin or this crypto is going to go up forever, nothing goes up forever. The only thing that goes up forever, guaranteed, is the U.S. national debt. Look at that, this $38.68 trillion. It doesn't matter who's in office. It doesn't matter what party's in office. Everyone likes to spend, and there's no way out of this situation without something massive happening. So look at this. 9.6 trillion of the U.S. marketable government debt will mature over the next 12 months. The most ever, 9.6 trillion. That's almost a third. 35, no. 30%, 30, 40. It's like 30% of the total debt. This is double the number seen in the 2020 crisis. This also accounts for 33%, okay, of all outstanding debt. One of the highest percentages. Well, how could that be 33% though if we're at 38.6 trillion? I think that number's off. Blah, blah, blah. Most of this debt must be refinanced at significantly higher interest rates compared to 2020 crisis. When the Fed funds rate sat near zero, the U.S. debt is hitting a new level. Buckle up. Yet another reason I am bullish on silver and gold. Buckle up. Yet another reason I'm bullish on silver and gold. Wow. Okay, markets in Asia are getting shredded on Monday. Indonesia and Korea down 5%. Commodities tossed out the window. So this is all markets. Is this the start? Singaporeans are queuing up to buy the dip on gold despite the rout. Gold and silver have been around for thousands of years. Yeah, guys, that's one reason I'm so bullish on it. Look at this right here, Roman silver denarius. These are thousands of years old. Thousands. Right there. One of the main reasons. Thousands of years. They are old. Okay. The P's don't like old assets. Okay, I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that. But you get what they meant. South Korea has suspended all program trading sell orders as the stock market slide accelerates. Guys, I got to be careful what I say or what I read on stream. Not trying to get the channel banned. Data recently released by the World Gold Council for the full year of 2025 paints a picture of a market in the throes of historic demand driven bull run. For the first time in history, total annual gold demand breached the 5,000 ton mark. So while everyone is telling you gold and silver are antiquated, a thing of the past, or going to zero, literally central banks are stacking it. Central banks are stacking gold and some are stacking silver, but nothing to see here. Fozzie the Bear is waiting, guys. So Silver Santa, every time silver breaks another dollar higher, all-time high, he releases a funny GIF with Fozzie the Bear. So Fozzie the Bear is waiting right now to reemerge. Gold and silver were what your ancestors used to build the modern world. So true. Okay, let's go here to see what you guys are saying. Halt's trading again. That's funny. That's funny, Master Blaster. International Stacker just had a conversation with my dealer in Cardiff, UK. Returned from a trade show in Europe. No silver anywhere. Swiss are in panic mode. Whoa. Whoa. On the ground intelligence. Are you seeing the same? Where and how bad? Let me know below. We're going to aggregate some information here for future videos and situational awareness. Guys, together we are stronger. We can share information and figure out and read the tea leaves. What's going on here in gold and silver? 2,800 people watching. Thank you so much. Guys, we're 5 likes away from 1,400. I know we can certainly do that. As James here is saying, Wonder Woman with gold, if not more, goes everywhere. Wow, James. Wonder Woman with gold, if not more, goes everywhere. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but Wonder Woman with gold, If not, more goes. I'm not sure what that means, James, but it sounds epic. Thank you for the message. Veritas says, yes, totally agree. I'm very fortunate to have bought my position at 18, have added here and there, but all of it below 30. Nice, Veritas. Guys, my dollar cost average for 5,100 ounces plus is in the 18s. Low, actually, no, I think it went to the high 17s recently with another flip I did. So I think I'm in the high 17s. What's your dollar cost average? Let me know what your dollar cost average is in chat for what you're doing. Stitches says, International Stacker, I don't do videos. I have trimmers. Sorry for any shaking. My warning last week about a major reaction off of 2.618 Fibonacci level. We've bounced on a major weekly trend line. If we can't hold it, $50 on the table, flip it as support. We're going a lot higher. Thank you for that. Thank you so much, Stitches. I'll check it out later, but thank you. So this is Stitches on X. He made this call a few weeks ago, so I just liked it. So if you go to my channel, you'll be able to find it. And I'm going to review it later. Thank you for that, Stitches. International Stacker, Xi Jinping calls for China's renminbi to attain global reserve. I did see that. Fergus. Crazy times. With Shanghai doing this again this AM, I see the LBMA, which is the London Bullion Metals Association out of London, and the COMEX try to push silver down as much as they can unless India comes in like a superhero and takes delivery. Yeah, it is crazy. Thank you for your 2 cents, L. Let's go back to here. And we're pushing higher, 81, 89. And guys, we are 15, 16, 17, 18. We are 12 minutes away from the stock market opening. What's going to happen when the stock market opens? What do you guys think? Are we going up or down? So let me put candles. Are you team green or are you team red? So let's see here. This candle is going to end at 920, 925, 930. So it's going to be right here. Are you team green or are you team red? Put it in chat. Do you think we're going higher or lower once the U.S. stock market opens here, which is imminent? 12 minutes away. What do you guys think? Wondering is saying, if we're having trouble selling silver at 120, who's going to be able to sell it at 500 or 1,000? Look, I point to the innovation adoption curve. We're still here. Once we start moving to early majority, late majority, the FOMO kicks in. You're not going to see an overstocking of silver at our infrastructure and local coin shops across America. And although a lot of coin shops stopped buying, you could still sell it to online bullion dealers and other dealers. Once the silver refineries work through that glut of silver and the FOMO kicks in, I do believe silver is going to become unobtainium. So that's how. So again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but bullish long term. I'm holding for the long term. And that's why long term, I believe that's all going to be worked through. Pat MD gifting 1 International Stacker membership. That went to Tokra. Congratulations, Tokra. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll be seeing you in the war room later today. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Wow. Okay, guys, we've got 10 minutes and 20 seconds left until the open here. 10 minutes and 20 seconds of the U.S. stock market. And I am out of coffee. I'm going to Raptor run and refill my coffee. Mrs. International Stacker's coffee. It is the bomb. I'm going to refill it. But before I Raptor run, it will take me 30 seconds, honestly. I'm going to put a link in chat. I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. You got to be subscribed to enter it, so make sure you subscribe. Click on that link. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. I'm just topping off my coffee in a Raptor run. Elder Joshua Hetrick, you're in charge. I'm back. What's my time? 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 Wow, it is dangerous raptor running with a piping hot mug of Mrs. International Stackers coffee. It was more like a raptor trot. Some on Thanksgiving would call it a turkey trot. Definitely was not a run. It was a run there, but a trot back. Okay, that's what it was. We are 8 minutes and 30 seconds away from the stock market opening. What are you guys? Green or red? Let me know. Are we going up or down when the stock market opens? I didn't have to sing the birthday song because I wasn't raptor running to the restroom. I raptor ran to get more coffee. I'm happy to say we are an hour 36 minutes in this and I've not had to make a bathroom run yet. Okay. Let's check out the new posts. 35-minute raptor run. UBS on gold. We recently raised our price forecast following strong demand reported by the World Gold Council. So, while we anticipate consolidation between 4,500 and 4,800 in the coming days due to volatility from margin calls, we believe gold will still rise thereafter toward a mid-year forecast of 6,200. So this is the big banks telling you this. The big banks. That's better. Beep. Wow. Okay, let's go back to here. Actually, let's search. Is anyone else covering the Shanghai Futures Exchange? Why am I the only one covering this? Look at that. Look at that. Let's check. Is it still not trading? Still not. It's still in asystole. Look at that. Bleep, 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 bleep. Oh my gosh, guys. We are at 61,367 subscribers. That's crazy. Thank you so much. We're only 33 subscribers away from the next big show. And some say if you haven't seen the big show, you haven't lived. And we're only 21 likes away from 1,500. I know we can certainly do that. Someone said, I want a 4-ounce baby gator. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Backyard Bullion is in chat. One of my favorite creators from England. And let's look here. Let's go to his channel. Let's see if we did it. Guys, he is so close to 100K, 93,100 subscribers. I've got multiple videos with Backyard Bullion on my channel, so check him out. You got to subscribe to him, especially if you're overseas. But he's a great guy. But if you go to my channel, search and put Backyard, you'll see the videos I made with Backyard Bullion. Not all of these, but some of these. Look at this. I bought that from Backyard Bullion. So check him out. Great guy. Backyard Bullion, we're at 61,300. We're coming for you, Backyard Bullion. The Crustacean Nation's coming. We're closing in on you, Backyard Bullion. We're coming strong. I met him in real life, guys. And he pours silver. Cool guy. Cool guy. And I'm not supposed to say this, but he actually lost his nose in Saigon many years ago. So he poured a silver nose. So you can spot him in England because the light glistens off of his silver nose. Custom cast, by the way. It does have hallmarks on it from the Edinburgh office. So if you want to see what Backyard Bullion looks like, just go to London and look for a glisten off an Englishman's nose. Okay, let's go over here. And did anyone get my joke about him losing it in Saigon? Did anyone get that joke? If you know what movie I'm referencing there, please put it in chat. I steal my daughter's nose every day, someone says. JD is shouting me out. Was actually paying attention to the economy. He'd immediately investigate JP Morgan. I mean, maybe there's investigations going on, JD. You don't know. Maybe there is. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What I do know what's going on is a lot of crazy stuff. International Stacker traded an estimated 380 of cardboards to silver. Nice. I will report back later today. Okay, thank you, 305. Awesome. Please update me. Anyone in chat right now, have you sold anything that's non-silver and gold in this bull run to increase your position in gold and silver? Let me know. If you sold something, put in chat what you sold. Married her twice. Yeah. Dirty work. Was it dirty? Yeah, I think it was dirty work. Yeah. Was that Chris Farley that said that? I think it was Chris Farley. I sold my soul for silver. Don't say that, Backyard Bullet. I lied. He has his nose. He still has his nose. He still has his nose. And he's certainly not sold his soul. Guys, we are at 61,375 subscribers. Only 25 more subscribers until the next big show. Some say if you haven't seen it, you haven't lived. And you got to be subscribed to enter my giveaway. I'm giving away over 25 ounces of silver now, pounds of copper, and some gold. But you got to be subscribed. Enter the giveaway. Just put the link in chat. I had stock I sold. I was up 3K. Awesome. Awesome. IS, guess who bought 5,000 pounds worth of gold at the absolute peak at the World Economy Fair last week? This guy. Don't worry, Backyard Bullion. It's going... Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but I assure you, you're going to be happy with that purchase. Look, I was just lamenting yesterday. I bought this Engelhard bar. It was a Black Friday deal. I think it was at Atmex at Spot. And this is when Spot was like 16 or 17 or something like this. And then with a couple of weeks, like the price changed lower to like 50 cents or something. And I remember thinking like, man, I just took such a big hit on this. Oh my gosh, what a dummy. And now this thing has like, you know, if I bought this at $16 an ounce, it's like 4 or 5x or whatever, 6, I don't even know. So my point is, what seems like a crazy purchase today may be a purchase of tomorrow that you're going to be like, I wish I could make that again. Okay, guys, here we go. It's coming right now. 1 minute warning. Actually, 1 minute and 8 seconds until the stock market opens. What do you guys think is going to happen right now? Do you think we're going to go higher or lower? If you think higher, put Team Green in chat. If you think lower, put Team Red in chat. Let me know. It's about timing the market rather than timing the market. Yes. Backyard Bullion, I love that. It's about time in the market, not timing the market. Well said. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. There's some people dropping the BGC candle, the big green candle, channel member emoji. And we've got 30 seconds here. 30 seconds. Let's see what's going to happen here. Wow, this Mrs. International Stacker coffee is delicious. 15 seconds. Baby Gator, I'll do it. I can't do it. I got to practice. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the U.S. stock market is open. It immediately went green, but then to red. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something we can do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time. The Baby Gator call.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the Baby Gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the Baby Gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I was almost like Chubbs from Happy Gilmore. Let's see if that Baby Gator works. Sorry, Team Red. I said Team Green or Team Red, but I didn't tell you guys I was going to use the secret weapon of a Baby Gator. And we are just 21 subscribers away from the next big show at 61,400. Some say you haven't lived if you ain't seen a big show. And you got to be subscribed anyway to enter my Mega God. Again, 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. Sorry I'm repeating it so much, guys, but I want everybody to have a chance. I want no crustacean left behind. I want you all to be able to win some of my treasure. The question in chat is, who wants my treasure? Who's going to win the Mega God? Who's going to battle the God Goblin? But remember, if you do win, you got to pay your God tax. Everybody's looking for their cut, unfortunately. Just the world we live in these days. Woo! Okay, guys, I've been going for nearly 2 hours here. So I'll answer some questions here in chat if you got questions, and then I think we'll do a crab raid. Let me see if anyone's streaming. So if you got questions, ask them in chat, but make sure to tag me at International Stacker. Ooh, and I found someone. Oh, I found someone perfect, guys. I love doing this for small creators. Let me see. Let me see if this will work. Let me see if this will work here. It will work. Guys, I found a perfect small creator. So what I'm going to answer questions here in a second, but what a crab raid is when we end the stream, I will port you guys to a small creator for gold and silver that's currently streaming. And what we do is we go in there, and first off, it gives them their most viewed live stream ever. And the algorithm will favor them after that and give them a chance to get more eyes on their stuff. But secondly, it's a really exciting thing for small creators that have like 5, 10, 15 people watching them normally to go to hundreds and thousands. So we're going to do that here shortly. Now I'm going to read back your questions real quick. Brick Tactical is saying prediction for end of week silver price. I don't know. Brick, here's the one thing I can predict. This is going to be an extremely volatile week. We're coming off of 3 major attacks by the big bankers. This week is going to have some volatility. It's going to have some chop. I would love to see us consolidate and just move sideways for a little bit to build a new base to go even higher. We did fill the last gap this morning, so that's extremely bullish. So I don't know. I don't know. There could be some black swan events, other things happening. Remember, Shanghai is like shutting down. Like there's too many things going on to give you an intelligent prediction, I think. So it depends what Shanghai Futures Exchange happens, if they start trading again, if they're closed the whole week. I don't know. So more to come on that. So we're going to watch it together. Taxation is theft, says Pin. Yeah. Okay, guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be live streaming the market close today. That will be at what is today? Monday. 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be live again there. So make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications, and only 10 more likes to 1,600. I know we could do it. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport you guys all to a small channel, a small creator.
I think that this is
a small creator. He's currently got 30 people watching. So when we get into there, here's the rules. You've got to like the stream, and you've got to drop crabs in there. And usually it's a very positive thing. It's not meant to be bad. You got to drop crabs in there. Hold up. There's a crab. If you want to subscribe, that's up to you. So I never say you have to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, that's up to you. But let's go make this small creators days right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Again, I will be live at 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm about to teleport you guys all right now. When you get there, drop crabs in chat and make sure you smash the like button. Thank you so much. And I guess I'll say, catch you on the next one later this afternoon. Let's go, crustaceans. It is time for a crab raid.